Let's say a trigonometric problem, sine x is equal to half. We need to find the solution. So we can say sine x is equal to, and within the range of say 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi. So this one can be written as sine pi by 6. So we know if we look at this whole range, this is sine, and sine is positive in this quadrant and this quadrant, so this will be pi by 6 here, and the other angle will be, the positive angle will be, since this one will be pi by 6, so this angle will be pi minus pi by 6. So the solution is, as we know, is this one and pi minus pi by 6, which is 5 pi by 6. So these are the two solutions for this problem. Now if we want to look at a general solution, find a formula for a general solution, the general solution is like this: n pi plus minus 1 to the power alpha. So if sine x is equal to sine alpha, this alpha means that angle, and this one is for any n is an integer, n is an integer, and this will be the general solution. So for our previous case, when n is 0, so our alpha was pi by 6, of course. So when n is 0, that would become this one would be 0, and this one would be minus 1 to the power 0, which is 1. So this is our first solution, and when n is equal to 1, this one would become pi plus minus 1 to the power 1 pi by 6. So minus 1 to the power 1 is negative, so that's the solution, other solution. So we can use this formula to find this one is the general solution, and we can use plug in n to find the particular angles in particular quadrants. Now we won't go up to 2n because that would exceed our range here, but if in trigonometry the angles can be more than 2 pi, of course, because it's just by rotation. So if we want to find greater angles, the general solution will give us for n is equal to 3, 4, 5 and so on. Similarly, for cos, the general solution, let's say cos x is equal to cos alpha. So the general solution x is 2n pi plus minus alpha, and this goes like this because for cos A is TC, so this one and this one is positive. So if the angle is, let's say when n is equal to 0, the angle becomes this one, that's good. And when n is equal to 1, this is 2 pi minus alpha, so that one becomes this one, this becomes the angle. And 2 pi plus alpha is of course the same angle again, so basically the minus 1 is the other angle. Similarly for tan x is equal to tan alpha, x is equal to n pi plus alpha. That's the general solution for tan ASTC. So this one and this one is positive. So when n is equal to 0, this is the angle, and when n is equal to 1, I'm talking about just 0 and 1 because I'm talking about within this range, 2 pi, let's say. So 0 to 2 pi. So when n is equal to 1, this one becomes pi plus alpha, so this one plus alpha, so that's the other angle, the other positive angle. So that's how it works, the general solution formula, and we can do it. So what we will do, I will do one more problem to look at some examples.